Should you join the Disney College program? Watch this video and you can find out some more information about the program that I've been doing for the last couple of months and if it's the right idea for you. What's up guys, my name is Anthony, also known as Disney Freak 39, and I've been living down in Florida for my Disney College program since August of 2024, and I am here until August of 2025. So for my Disney College program, I work food and beverage over at All Star Music right here at the Intermission Food Court. Honestly, when I first got my role for quick service, I was very disappointed because I knew how crazy it could be working in Disney in food service. But you know what? I absolutely love my job, and I'm not even saying that for the video. I genuinely love coming to work every single day. If you don't know what the Disney College program is, in simplest terms, it is a paid internship, but it's so much more than just an internship because you are not only working in Disney World and making magic for thousands of guests, but you are getting so much job experience. Some of the things that I've improved on since moving down here is now I'm independent. I no longer have a family to rely on. Another thing is developing social connections. This one is key. You'll be talking to hundreds of guests every single day, so you need to learn how to go out of your way and talk to others. And finally, budgeting and saving money. Now, this isn't the biggest thing that I've improved on, but I no longer buy every single thing that I want. So when you join the Disney College program, you're gonna be able to stay on a campus called Flamingo Crossing Village. Now, you of course can live off property if you have a place, but it's great because they get to take your rent right out of your paycheck. So for me, it's like I'm living for free, but not really because I am paying every week. Now, I live in a 2x2 apartment, which means 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Now, I do have to know that every apartment at Flamingo has 4 residents, which means I share a room and a bathroom with someone else. Now, you can also stay in a 4x2 or 4x4, which is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, or 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Now, I would have liked to have my own room, but they did place me in a 2x2, and it is the most common apartment here at Flamingo. I'm gonna give you guys a tour of what my 2x2 room looks like. Almost every 2x2 is gonna look the exact same. Some are just gonna be mirrored. So to enter, you just scan your key card and you twist and you open up. And as you first walk in, it is the living area. This is a common shared space between the 2 bedrooms. And on either side of the living room, you have the 2 rooms. So you have side A, and over here you have side B. This is a kitchen that does have some stuff. Now, I did bring my own supplies, so I have this cabinet right here, and it's just a ton of different stuff that I have. We all have different shared spaces, so you of course can share the pantry with your roommates. I like having my own little section though, but there's a ton of stuff, dishes and pans. You have a dishwasher down here, an oven, a stove, you got the sink. Of course, you have the living area, which is right behind here, which has a couch. You have a little table that you can put your snacks on, or I don't know, some books to put on. It comes with a TV, of course, chairs. You could sit and eat with your roommates. This is a closed off area. I guess it's just like stuff for electricity. I don't know, the fuse box, an AC unit. And then over here is our washing machine and dryer. And then we also have a refrigerator. We actually have a calendar of all of the many activities that Flamingo offers. And this is just like a normal fridge right here. And then a freezer as well. And then this, everyone gets their own, so you can keep your food in here. This is mine up here. I don't really have much, it's a little bit messy, but everyone gets their own little cabinet, little pantry to store their food in. And then right over here is my bedroom, side B. And what's great about this is there's another lock, so you can be extra safe and keep your room locked. So this is where you enter, and then there is a giant mirror, and each person gets their own sink. This is my side, and then you also have storage down here. You can keep your stuff, and what's great is these mirrors actually pull out, so you can actually put stuff in. Now, right now, I don't have a roommate. There is someone moving in very soon, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's empty. Right here is the shared bathroom. Very simple. So you got your toilet, you have the shower right here. It's not too big, and then you also have a cabinet that you can keep your towels in or whatever. So there is where we entered. That's the bathroom, and behind me is the bedroom. So let's go and check that out. Now, there is not another lock on here. This is just a open up, and let's see what you guys are gonna have if you get a 2x2. So here is a 2x2 room. Now this side is what it's gonna look like when you first move into Flamingo. It's going to have nothing on it. You're gonna get a side desk, you're gonna get your own closet, and you're also going to get some storage. So here is 4 drawer storage, and what else is great is you're gonna have a locked storage space underneath your bed so you can keep those valuables locked away from your roommate. And this is my side of the room, so it has the comforter, I have some blankets, and now what I did buy for my bed is a mattress topper, just because these beds are they're not terrible, but they're also not the most comfortable, so I did buy a mattress topper, just so it's like a little bit more plush. I did have some Christmas lights that I actually kept up because when I took the other Christmas decorations down, I was like, these lights actually kind of work. I have my bed, I have my Xbox, my monitor, of course I do stream if you want to check me out on all of my social media. I got Twitch and everything. I got some Lego sets. You'll see the Durr Burger over there. Over here you'll see Peely and a llama. You'll even see a little 3D Olaf. And I'll plug my lights in so you guys can see what it looks like. These do not come with the room though. And it just makes the place feel a little bit better at night. I like just shutting off all the lights and just keeping these lights on because I think it really makes it feel a little bit nicer. And then I do have a drawer. It's just filled with a ton of junk, honestly. And then my closet, it's not the best right now. It's a little messy, so bear with me, but I got shirts and just a ton of stuff. And then finally, you got the drawers, so you can keep all of your clothes in here or whatever else you want. I'll show you what it looks like when it's empty, because that's what you're gonna be moving into. So you got some space in here, but a lot more space in the closet over there. I also want to note that this desk can move around because it's on wheels, and also it can go down and up. And that's what a 2x2 room looks like. Now, I don't have access to a 4x2 or a 4x4, but I'm sure there are other videos on YouTube that you can check out and see what those look like if you end up getting one of those. Now, I do want to note that I live at Flamingo Crossing Villages East, which is a community that is only for college program participants. Now, there is a West campus that has a lot of college program participants, but there is a small section that you can just live there and not be a part of the college program. I'm now going to show you guys around Flamingo Crossing Villages East. It's a great community. I absolutely love living here. So, should you join the Disney College Program? Simple answer, yes, but also it's gonna depend on the person, and if you're looking at me, of course I'm gonna suggest you do it because listen, you don't know if you're gonna like it unless you try it. But if you are kind of undecisive, I'll give you a few pros and cons of the program so that you can decide even further if you think it is right for you. Some pros are you literally live in a place that people vacation at and where people spend thousands of dollars to vacation and you basically feel like this is your home. Yeah, I come to the park sometimes before or after my shifts, and on my off days I'm here. Maybe you're not a big Disney fan. This might not be the right program for you. You're gonna make so many connections while you're here, and you will make lifelong friendships. And this program might even change you. I came in a completely different person. Now I am an outgoing person that actually goes out of their way to talk to people. But listen, there are some cons, of course. This is not just a free vacation. You are working. Some people ask, do you get overworked? Personally, for me, I don't ever feel overworked, but there are some weeks that I am working 6 days a week. So if you like your weekends, you're probably not gonna get that with the Disney College program. Also, there are different roles. I got put in food and beverage, but I've also worked in food and beverage before back at home, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. For some people, you might get a role and it might not just be for you. Who knows, if I didn't get food and beverage, maybe I got attractions or I got merchandise, if I even would have liked this program as much as I do. So I asked you guys over my Instagram if you had any questions about the college program, and you guys asked, one of the questions is, do they give opportunities for future employment? They do. So my program ends in August, and I do have an application in to stay on as either part-time or full-time in the same role. Now, if I don't get that, unfortunately, I don't know how hard it is to get back into the company, because the college program is kind of like a stepping stone, where if you go from the college program to part-time, full-time, it's much easier if you just went unemployed by Disney and jumped right to part-time, full-time. So I hope that they want to keep me. What is the acceptance rate? Honestly, I don't really think there is a rate of acceptance like colleges. I think basically it depends on the personality. They're gonna give you a phone interview, and if you ace that phone interview, you pretty much got it. Is the pay good? So it's not the best pay in the world. It's pretty close to the minimum wage, but also I used to work minimum wage jobs. It is a little bit higher for Florida's minimum wage, and also if you are a part-time or full-time employee, you will get paid more than college program participants. How to get in? Now that is the hardest part. So around 2 times a year, Disney opens up applications for the spring or the fall college program. All you gotta do is take a 30-minute application, send it in, and then if you get accepted, then you go on to a phone interview. When you get a phone interview, it's a recruiter that calls you and basically just asks you questions about why you want to do the program and what you could deliver to the Walt Disney Company. Before my phone interview, I basically just went online, looked at the questions that they could potentially ask, and I just wrote down some answers so I wasn't overwhelmed when they first asked it on the phone, and I actually had an answer right away and prepared, and it worked. Honestly, I thought I didn't do good, and that's why I was so shocked when I got accepted, because I thought I bombed that phone interview, but no, I guess I had something in me that the recruiter saw. And if you guys have any other questions about the Disney College program, feel free to send me a direct message over on Instagram. I always check them, and I am more than happy to help you guys out, because listen, I wish there was someone that could have helped me kind of ace my way through. But this program has been the best thing that has ever happened in my entire life, and I would have not changed one single thing about it. I love my location. I love all the people I met. Even my room at Flamingo is amazing. So the simple answer is, are you thinking about doing the Disney College program? Yes.